Good evening, class. My name is Bobby Evans, and tonight I'll be going over Session 2 Video Journal for my Project Management course. Throughout the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'll be answering 4 questions for my class. Question 1. Based on the Biblical Perspective section, what lessons learned can you glean from Nehemiah's actions in identifying risk? Well, first off, the lessons I learned from Nehemiah that is, in order to be a great leader, it is imperative that we use risk management in everything that we do. He knew what he needed to do, and he took the necessary steps to safely accomplish the goal. He was confident in knowing what he needed and used the guidance of God to lead every step of his way. Question 2. What risk did Nehemiah identify, prompting him to seek the king's help? He knew that there was a potential for danger until he arrived in Judah. So he wrote a letter to the king to ensure the safety of him and his people until he arrived. Again, being a good leader, looking out for his people, identifying the risk, the dangers, and he took necessary steps to get that done. He also knew that upon arrival, he would need to build a gate immediately to continue the protection of his people. So he wrote another letter for the arrangement of timber to build this gate. Question 3. How would you apply this in your daily walk with Jesus? I use this as an example of who I surround myself with in a daily life. By surrounding myself with godly people, I am positioning myself for success in my godly walk. However, if I don't position myself around positive Christian people, there is a chance that I can give in to peer pressure, letting the devil sneak in slowly. So I use Christian people as my wall to help me in my daily walk with Christ. The last question. What are 2 to 3 risks associated with your project? Well, my first risk is environmental factors. Working for Evans HVAC systems in my project, when we have weather such as rain, snow, ice, and even wind, it could cause a delay in the project, which then could lead to cost overrun, scope creep. So due to environmental factors, we had to identify this risk. The second risk. If the customer changes their time availability, because we're working inside of a customer's home, it's our company policy that someone will always be there. However, if the customer changes their mind and not able to be home within certain hours that they promised us from the get-go, that could definitely delay our project, which would lead into our goals not being met, which then goes into our other projects we have working in other homes. So that is a risk. My third risk, due to a lack of return air grills, there is a chance there might not be enough return airflow back to the air handler. The original estimate states that there will be 6 return air grills. There will be a need for 2 additional return air grills, increasing the cost of the project. In addition, if this happens, cause delay. This would cause our budget to go over budget. This could cause our schedule to run overboard or run too long, so delays in the project. Well, those are my 2 to 3 risks associated with my project. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.